You tune back into the idiot box where we're playing Freespace port with the Media VP's upgrade, courtesy of the open source code project, where last off we saved...
We've now lost vital ground to the Shvians in the Antares system and Sirius. The number of systems between the Shvians and Earth are dwindling fast. Fortunately, we were able to save the Beta Aquila communications terminal. Aside from that single post, we have lost communications with every outer colony.
So yeah, like I said.
The following transmission was picked up by the Terran listening outpost in the Beta Aquila system.
We are a group of Assyrian refugees seeking the assistance of any Terran ships. We are on board of Assyrian science outpost when it was destroyed by the Shvians. We managed to land on this uncharted planet when our escape pod lost power. It's uninhabited, but we uncovered the remains of an ancient civilization. They were neither Terran, nor Assyrian, nor Shvian.
And to think, we'd never be getting this.
Our scanning equipment was able to locate a storage device of some sort. It was heavily protected, which suggests it stores something quite valuable. Possibly information or technology. We are attempting to decipher the language of the device, but are fearful of Shvian attacks.
Oh?
I say this because it is immediately apparent that this planet was also destroyed by Shvian weapons. This is difficult to believe, considering the age of the remains, but the evidence is conclusive. What we ask is for rescue and an escort away from this planet. Our scientists are not normally a superstitious group, but having one's homeworld destroyed tends to shake your beliefs. Please send an armed rescue as soon as possible to these coordinates.
Having one's homeworld destroyed tends to shake your beliefs. Yeah, I bet it does.
Your next series of missions will require both massive firepower and intelligence. For this reason, I'm assigning Alpha 1 to lead these missions. We will be attempting to rescue the Sudan refugees from Altair.
Oh jeez, this is probably the most difficult part of the game here.
This mission will be facilitated by the new subspace drive we have received. For years, the GTA has tried to give a fighter the ability to do intersystem jumps. After monitoring the Beta Aquila engagements, the GTA science colony at Sol has finally been able to solve the puzzle. All GTA fighters are currently being equipped with intersystem subspace drives.
Actually, not all of them. Those drives are really expensive.
Research and development have nearly completed Project Ursa, which should be our best bet at defeating the Shvian Lucifer destroyer. For those of you that haven't been keeping up, Project Ursa is an attempt to make a new type of heavy bomber capable of carrying the Harbinger bomb. We expect that a wing of Ursas will be available to you on your return trip from Altair.
Yep, the biggest bomber we can get.
The Harbinger will assist us greatly in any attacks against capital ships. Until recently, Harbingers were reserved for planetary attacks only. With this project nearing completion, we may be able to finally defeat the Lucifer.
Yep, the reason these were used for only planetary attacks is because, number one, they're really big. Only the Ursa can carry them. And two, these are literally thermonukes, or T-nukes for short.
You may or may not want to use the new Disruptor missile to assist you in the next few missions. It is the only missile in our arsenal which allows us to completely shut down a cruiser for a short amount of time. It's definitely worth a look. Details are in the tech room.
This is actually not one I've ever used. But apparently it acts kind of like a stun shot, temporarily stunning a target in a way.
As you already know, the Shvians have begun a massive offensive. They have completely cut us off from all of the outer colonies, and have our forces confined to 9 systems that form the heart of Terran space.
Jeez. We've been fenced off.
However, in what used to be Vasudan space at Altair, a group of Vasudan refugees has apparently unearthed records from a long-dead civilization. Terran Command believes the information in these records to be of great importance. We have located one potential weak point in the Shvian barrier encircling us. The Deneb jump node to the Altair system is being guarded by only one cruiser, the Zenith.
The Zenith. A Lilith class. That's gonna take a while to punch through.
The Zenith is currently on patrol with just 2 wings of Shvian fighters, the Arjuna Interceptors and the Rama Superiority Fighters. However, we believe they are able to call in reinforcements.
And it's guarded by dragons. This isn't necessarily a very hard mission, but...
Your primary objective will be to destroy the Zenith. Take out the Zenith's communication system first to prevent it from calling in reinforcements. If you're unable to do that, go after all weapon systems, including turrets and missile launchers. Alpha Wing will provide cover for the bombers. Gamma Wing will assist Alpha and will attempt to take out the communication system on Zenith. Beta will be equipped with tsunami bombs and will be targeting suspected weak points on the Zenith's hull. After you have completed these tasks, stand by for further orders. Good luck, Alpha 1.
Yeah, like I said, this isn't... Oh, geez, and our ship selection is pretty low, so we can't kit out an entire wing, so we're gonna have to stick with the Ulysses ship for the time being. It's not exactly a very hard mission, but it is long-winded, and you have another mission immediately afterwards. So, oh yeah, and for these next few missions, we are kitted out incredibly terribly, in case you haven't noticed. And we don't exactly have much supplies to spare, which I find a little strange, given the circumstances. I mean, considering how important these missions are to the plot. Huh? Yeah. And plus, you got another mission immediately after this one. Oh, right. The only new weapon we can view right now is the GTM-31 Disruptor missile. Advanced prototype, medium target lock, tactical missile, disrupt subsystems. So yeah, like they said, in theory, this thing will totally shut down anything cruiser size or smaller that it hits. But I've never tested it out, so I don't know its full, schematics. For all I know, it could have really good maneuverability or really poor maneuverability, but it sounds like, well, I've never tested it, so I can't really make any judgments on it. And I'm not going to test it either. By the way, in case things look a little bit different, I got a new monitor, and thus I had to adjust the resolution of my games. Oh, we already got one coming straight at us. You know what, I think we'll go full guns this time. Oh, shit. Yep. Come on. Come on. There we go. Nice.
Great shot.
Thank you. Wow, jeez, these guys... The moves these guys have are absolutely mesmerizing. You know, I've actually heard from from some sort of mod forum about Freespace. Good God! Slow down for a second. Okay, so I'd heard from a mod forum about Freespace 2 that apparently the...
Heads up, we have company!
Okay, never mind. He's drawn me too far away from the bombers.
No!
Fighter on your tail, sir!
Yeah, good luck catching up to me with those spammer missiles. But yeah, I remember hearing somewhere that apparently the Dragon's pilot is almost totally fused with the ship. So the pilot and the ship are one and the same. Oh, this guy's the only one left. Okay. Let's see how you like it. Not very well, I see. That nearly killed you. Come on. Come on.
New bandits in the area!
More of them? Oh gosh. That comm system is going to be a big problem for us, isn't it?
Watch your back, sir!
Or are those just more fighters? I can't tell. Knock that crap off. I'm not totally sure who these ships are going after, but...
Enemy wing has just arrived.
Well, those manticores are built for destroying bombers, so... Wait, we got a new cruiser on sensors. The Bennett... Oh, geez, that... Now the Hammer of Light shows up to complicate matters further. Okay, never mind, we're just switching out to the better guns. There we go. I've only got 2 kills so far. I am not doing so hot. Those guys are pretty far away from us. Oh, okay. Am I damaging his gunnery control from here? Nope. Gunnery control's on top.
Target acquired.
Oh, look at all those bombs go! Oh dear. That's why you gotta check your wingman orders every now and then. Zenith toast. Alright. Now, Beta. Let's see if we can get...
sir. Attacking your target.
Let's see if we can get these unwelcome a-holes off our back. Yep, just like I mentioned in the previous mission, the main manufacturer for these guys is under control. For these Toth fighters is under control of the Hammer of Light. So they have a lot of them to throw at us. Gotcha. Oh well. An Aten is generally easier to kill than a Shvian cruiser, or any other cruiser for that matter. Well, maybe except the student and human science cruisers. But I guess those technically don't count as cruisers.
Heads up! We've got visitors!
Jeez. Okay, yeah, it's calling in more. Okay.
Excellent job, pilot.
Okay, now one big weakness of the Aten is that it has a very...
system! Help me out!
is that its weapon system is very fragile. And remember, killing the weapon system of a big ship will make its turrets less accurate, so... Oh, but it looks like we'll kill it before I have a chance to blow up the weapon system. And someone pumped the cluster bomb.
Benedict is doomed. Great job, Alpha 1. Looks like the sector is clear. Stand by for new orders.
Fire in space. Logic.exe has stopped working.
As you already know, we are sending scientists to the Altair system to investigate records found on Altair 4. Command hopes they will aid us in our war with the Shvians. The Rosetta is currently carrying the scientists. It will rendezvous with 2 transports, Omega-1 and Omega-2. All 3 ships should be arriving within a few minutes. Omega Wing will dock with the Rosetta as soon as they arrive. Oversee this personal transfer, then escort Omega-1 and Omega-2 to the jump node.
This can be a rough mission.
I'm out of missiles. Calling in a support ship.
This is where things get really rough. And the funny thing is, even though this is where things get really rough, there's actually more difficult versions of the previous mission, this one, and the following mission available as like a sort of sub-campaign for co-op play. I don't think I've seen any other missions receive that treatment. Oh, hello. Oh, there's the Rosetta.
I'm on it.
Yeah, the key to this mission is,
Roger that, sir. Yes, sir.
you gotta keep a tight noose on your wingmen in order for them to guard what needs to be guarded. Wait, actually, hang on.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yeah, so the way this works is both transports are gonna dock with
Enemy
the
wing just arrived.
Rosetta, and then once they've loaded up all their scientists, they'll go to the jump node with Omega-1 riding point. But of course the Rosetta is going to be under heavy bomber attack. And later on, 2 transports are going to be under heavy fighter attack. Oh geez, that's a bomb. I'm going to stop that like right now. There we go. Woo. Much bigger than normal, apparently.
Enemy wing just arrived.
Yeah, and for whatever reason, they're not giving these bombers escorts. Which is weird, because as tough as these bombers are, they need escorts. The Shvian bombers sure are hard to shoot down. In a quick and efficient manner, at least.
Impressive, pilot.
Destroy those bombs. Come on. Shields can generally absorb the shockwaves of large ship explosions and bombs quite well.
Omega-1 docking. Operation ETC, 90 seconds.
Enemy wing has just arrived.
So yeah, it takes 90 seconds for each Omega transport to transfer his team from the Rosetta to the transport.
Omega-1 docking completed. Proceeding to jump node.
I'm on it.
Oh, uh-oh.
Heads up, we have company.
Omega 2 docking. Operation ETC, 90 seconds.
Come on. Apparently those bombs are being called tsunamis.
I'm on it.
New bandits in the area!
I think after all the scientists are on board the transports, these bombers will stop going after the Rosetta. Either way, this is actually the easy part of the mission.
Omega 2 docking completed. Proceeding to jump node.
I don't think it'll be too difficult to understand why this is the easy part in a few seconds.
Good kill.
Oh jeez. Uh-oh.
Lucifer arriving!
Roger that, sir.
Yeah, our big buddy Lucy here has jumped in to spoil the party.
Enemy wing just arrived. The Lucifer is launching fighters at our transports.
And that's how it's gonna do it. It's gonna sit right behind the jump node and just unleash hordes upon hordes of scorpions and basilisks on our transports. This is the hard part. Obviously, the Basils are the bigger threat because they can cause more damage to the transports, even though they're so far away. Thankfully, the Lucifer does not decide to perforate the Rosetta with his beam cannons for the time being.
The Rosetta has safely made it back to Terran space.
Okay. So the Rosetta's out of the equation now. Problem is, Basils are. And those friggin' spammer missiles they have. Hey, where the heck do you think you're going? Oh, whoops, I didn't have lock. Thanks for the help. Oh gosh. Oh crap, they're hammering Omega 1. Ah, crud, more spammer missiles.
Heads up! We've got visitors!
Okay, that one's distracted. Let's see if I can distract the other one as well. That's one thing you can do about attacking vassals, is they are highly likely to attack you if you shoot them. And once you get past their shields, they're not that tough. Are these scorpions attacking the,
Hull taking serious damage.
Enemy wing just arrived.
I think the scorpions are targeting us, not the transports.
I need to rearm. Calling in a support ship.
Oh, good lord, I can see more of them leaving its fighter bay from here. And as much as I want these basilisks dead, I can't afford to get too close to Lucifer in the process, because it's got a pretty nasty anti-fighter screen.
Jumping out, sir. See you in Altair.
Up.
Check your 6, pilot.
Roger that, sir.
Vassal. Okay.
Watch your back, sir.
Oh, screw you, Scorpion. I ain't got the time for pests like you. Okay, I think I shook him. Never mind, I did not shake him. I just gotta kill this guy quick. There we go. Nope.
New bandits in the area.
Gotcha. Alright. Thankfully, the anti-fighter screens of big ships in this game are nowhere near as nasty as they were in the second game. But I'm still in range of it, I think. Am I in range of it? Yep, that was a cannon shot. Okay.
We have reached the subspace node. Jumping out.
Oh, there we go.
Pilots, this mission is finished. Jump back to base.
Okay, we're following those guys in. Whew. And guess what? The next mission's easily the hardest part. Probably of the whole game.
For your fine accomplishments as a skilled pilot and for your considerable number of enemy kills, it is an honor to present to you the Double Ace.
Nice.
You managed to get both transports to the Altair system. If the information at Altair 4 proves as valuable as the Vasudan refugees suspect, then the Terran and Vasudan people will owe you a great debt. Well done, pilot. The crew of the Rosetta sends their thanks. When the Lucifer jumped in, they all but gave up hope of survival. Your squadron was able to hold off the enemy, and that is most impressive. For this, you are awarded the Commendation Medal.
Commendation, again. Alright. This next mission. Oh boy. This next mission.